Good morning. The program is about to begin. Please find your seats. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. Please be seated. I had in my script something about welcome to this beautiful sunny day, so I'm going to have to work on that a little here. Graduates, family, guests, faculty, staff, and trustees, welcome to the 2023 Oglethorpe University Commencement Ceremony. The Oglethorpe University Singers, under the direction of Miss Emily Hobson, will now perform the call to celebration titled The Road Home, featuring soloists Maggie Inman and Donovan Lewis. Thank you, the Oglethorpe University Singers. Today we celebrate the graduating class of 2023, and we celebrate all who stood by them and supported them as they worked so hard to get to this day. We salute you, the family, friends, and mentors, and offer a special word of welcome as well. Graduates, will you please take this opportunity by standing and saying thank you to your greatest supporters who are in the audience today. It's your shoulders they stand on. Thank you. As we begin the ceremony today, I want to say a special word of greeting to our viewing audience on live stream. I know you all wish you could be here in person to support your graduates, and we appreciate you joining us in spirit online. I also want to acknowledge an absence this year. For the first time in 46 years, since he served as president of Oglethorpe, Honorary Chancellor and former President Dr. Manning Patillo is unable to join us here for health reasons. Last October, Dr. Patillo celebrated his 103rd birthday, and we will miss his presence this year. Martha, if you're watching on live stream with your dad, you are both in our thoughts today. We are honored to welcome back to Oglethorpe Miss Andrea Rivera. In the fall, she participated in a career development panel on the topic of Hispanic leaders in media. And today she is here as our commencement speaker, an honorary degree recipient. Ms. Rivera is the chair of the Georgia Hispanic Chamber of Commerce, and you will soon learn more about her. Andrea, we look forward to your address today. Today we celebrate our graduating seniors. They are resilient. They endured the disruption of the pandemic and helped us regain our footing in the return to on-campus instruction and in-person events. They embody the spirit of the stormy petrel and our motto, Nescit Cadere, which translated means those who do not know how to give up. The class of 2023 has been a particular inspiration, and I join in celebrating your accomplishments and thank you for your leadership. I have no doubt that you have developed a character, the skills, and the tenacity to succeed. We will now have a brief word from our outgoing chair of the Board of Trustees, Oglethorpe class of 1994 alumnus, and presently President and COO, and soon to be President and CEO of Global Payments, Mr. Cameron Brady.
Thank you, Nick, and good morning, everyone. It's a privilege to be here with you this morning to celebrate this outstanding group of graduates. On behalf of the Board of Trustees, please allow me to congratulate you on your achievement. You are the reason we serve this great university as trustees, and as alumnus, you make us proud to be Oglethorpe Petrels. Although much has changed at Oglethorpe since my time here, that which makes it special has not. All of us who have spent time here and are lucky enough to call ourselves alumni of Oglethorpe know what makes it special. Quite simply, it's the faculty, staff, administration, and your fellow students, the people of Oglethorpe. It is my sincere hope that the people of Oglethorpe you met here made indelible prints on your life, as they did mine. I hope faculty opened your minds and prepared you with an unparalleled education and a desire to continue to learn. I hope the staff and administration showed you a level of caring and empathy that you will pass along to others in your life. And I hope you established deep and meaningful friendships that will stand the test of time. You are to be commended for your work that led you to being here today, and we celebrate your many accomplishments. Also, permit me to take one moment here at the podium to say thank you to President Nick Ladaney. As you know, President Ladaney will be leaving Oglethorpe on June 2nd to become president of San Francisco Bay University in Fremont, California. Nick, we are grateful for your contributions and leadership and wish you great success in your future endeavors. Thank you.
Thank you, Cameron. and thank you for being part of our celebration today and for all that you have done as chair of the Board of Trustees. Thank you also to all of the trustees for your ongoing guidance and support of Oglethorpe University. If you are a trustee in the audience today, please will you stand and be acknowledged. Now I will call our provost, Dr. Catherine McClyman, to come forward to present the Sally Hall Weltner Award for Scholarship and 2 James Edward Oglethorpe Awards. These 3 special awards are given annually at commencement to graduating seniors.
Thank you, President Ladany. I am pleased to extend a warm welcome to our guests today as we gather to honor the achievements of our graduates, the class of 2023. The Sally Hull Weltner Award is given annually in loving memory of Sally Hull Weltner, wife of Dr. Philip Weltner, who was president of Oglethorpe University from 1944 to 1953. The award honors the student in the graduating class who has attained the highest level of academic scholarship at Oglethorpe with the greatest number of hours in coursework completed at Oglethorpe. This year, the Sally Hull Weltner Award is presented to Alex Hayden Blecker. Alex is from Roswell, Georgia, and is graduating summa cum laude with a Bachelor of Arts in Economics and Politics. While at Oglethorpe, he has served as president of the Economics Club and was president and founding member of Hillel. He also completed multiple internships, including one at the Federal Reserve Bank of Atlanta. His op-eds have appeared in Newsweek, The Wall Street Journal, and The Washington Times, among others. This spring, Alex was named the outstanding senior within both the economics and politics majors.
Thank you.
The James Edward Oglethorpe Awards are presented to 2 students in the senior class who, as recognized by the faculty, most fully realized the aims of an Oglethorpe education in terms of scholarship, leadership, and character. I am pleased to present this year's James Edward Oglethorpe Awards to Alex Blecker and Andy Kez. We heard about Alex and all his wonderful accomplishments a moment ago. Andrea Ryan Kez is from Decatur, Georgia, and is graduating summa cum laude with a major in communications studies, with a concentration in media studies, and minors in nonprofit management and urban leadership. She also successfully completed the honors program. She has served as president of Omicron Delta Kappa National Leadership Honor Society and is member of the Alpha Phi Omega National Service Fraternity. She is currently an intern with the Task Force for Global Health.
At commencement, we also recognize the outstanding work of 2 of our faculty members each year. These awards are selected by a committee of previous faculty award winners. Dr. Leah Marie Alford, last year's recipient of the Lou Thomason Garrett Award for Meritorious Teaching, will present the award to this year's recipient.
Good morning. The Lou Thomas and Garrett Award for Meritorious Teaching is given annually to an outstanding faculty member selected by a committee of their peers who has demonstrated excellence in teaching. This award was established in 1994 through the generosity of Mr. and Mrs. David Lou Thomason Garrett. The criteria for this award include 3 facets of excellent teaching, each of which this year's Garrett awardee embodies in multiple ways. First, and of course this is a first hint, this faculty member demonstrates not only professional competence in their field, but expertise in presenting difficult concepts. Students have noted their skillful pedagogy in, quote, making the concepts easy to understand while still giving the class intellectual challenges. One student even remarked that this faculty member, quote, makes difficult concepts simple enough for a 5-year-old to understand. As noted by their colleagues, it's one thing to be well liked by your students, but it's another thing to be well liked when your classes contain high levels of rigor and high levels of student performance expectations. Consistently, one student indicated that, quote, people who have taken the course said it was really hard and I didn't know what to expect, but this professor made it easy to understand, and they were always available when we needed help in class and outside of class. The second hallmark of excellent teaching, and your second hint for the awardee, is a faculty member's interest in the academic and personal welfare of students, both within and outside the classroom. Not only was this faculty member regularly available outside of class time to meet with and help students, but students described this faculty member as kind, approachable, and caring. After noticing student interest in a professional field related to a course that they were teaching, this faculty member worked with the students to develop an extracurricular club to read and discuss academic journal articles on the topic. Further, they take time out of their extremely busy schedule to meet with the students and guide the discussions, as well as to discuss potential career options in the field. Which brings me to the third facet of excellent teaching described in the criteria for this award: the inspiration of students towards an enthusiastic interest in an academic discipline and learning in general. This faculty member has inspired many students to pursue a degree in their field. In advising sessions, students give this faculty member unsolicited high praise and are always excited to add her courses to their schedule. On their course evaluation, one student wrote that they will, quote, be trying to take as many classes as possible with her in the future. This faculty member also effectively implements course-embedded research, which has resulted in multiple student co-authors on a paper published this year and another manuscript with student co-authors in preparation. She has taken students to the Southeastern Psychological Association annual research conference almost every year that she's been a faculty member at Oglethorpe. Last month, she took 10 Oglethorpe student presenters to the conference in New Orleans and presented a poster with 4 former students. Exposure to quality research opportunities is one of the strongest predictors of engagement and retention in undergraduate students, and this faculty member goes above and beyond to provide these opportunities to our students. Lastly, although less relevant to her demonstrated excellence in teaching, one of my favorite student descriptions of this faculty member is as a, quote, beautiful angel mermaid. If you haven't already guessed, that beautiful angel mermaid, who has inspired many students to pursue psychology as a major or a future career, is vastly knowledgeable in her area of expertise and cares deeply about her students and their success, is Dr. Brooke Bays. Congratulations to this year's Lou Thomas and Garrett awardee, our colleague, Dr. Brooke Bays.
Dr. Seema Shirkande, last year's recipient of the Vulcan Materials Company Teaching Excellence Award, will present the award to this year's recipient.
Good morning, everyone. I'm here to present the Vulcan Materials Company Teaching Excellence Award, one of the highest honors a faculty member can receive. This teaching award recognizes an outstanding faculty member who demonstrates strong academic skills in the classroom, provides leadership and support in other areas of campus life, and enhances the campus community. This year's recipient is a faculty member who is an excellent teacher, one who works hard to make challenging material accessible to students. The courses this professor teaches are not easy, but through the scaffolding of assignments, students are pushed to master the concepts and to apply them effectively. Students commend this professor for the support and encouragement they get when faced with difficult problems. One student said, "I feel as if it's impossible to fail in this class since the professor makes it very clear that they are there to help and to give us everything needed to succeed." Another student said, "I was introduced to an entirely new domain of this subject in this class, and because of the structure of the class and the professor's work, I'm walking away from this class feeling like I understand the vast majority of the material. That is very rare for me to experience in a higher level course in this particular subject." And you know, we are trying to keep this a little surprise till we get a little further. This is a faculty member who has taught over 20 courses and who continues to hone their craft and find innovative ways of engaging them. Not only is this faculty member an excellent teacher, but they have also contributed to the Oglethorpe community in many different ways. Most recently, this professor took the lead in helping Oglethorpe secure a grant from the Howard Hughes Medical Foundation to help remove barriers that students face in STEM education. And once the grant was received, then developed a new approach to teaching courses that students find challenging. Returning to the faculty after a long stint in administration, he worked on developing a track in actuarial science in the mathematics major for students who were interested in entering this field upon graduation. But his contributions go beyond the academic side of the university to developing key policies and procedures through his service on many important committees, such as the Tenure and Promotion Committee and the Academic Programs Committee. And he is willing to do less high-profile but equally important work on committees like the Calendar Committee and to serve as a parliamentarian at faculty meetings. There is so much this faculty member has done, but there isn't enough time to tell you about all of it. What you can see, I hope, that this is an extremely valued faculty member who serves Oglethorpe University in many important ways. It is my pleasure to present the Vulcan Award to Dr. John Nardo, Professor of Mathematics.
Congratulations, Dr. Bays and Dr. Nardo. We are so fortunate to have both of you as part of our faculty. It is now my pleasure to introduce Mark Collins, President of the senior class.
Okay, here we go. Here we go. Praise God. Praise God. Okay, let's get going. All right. So the first thing I want to say, above anything else, I want to thank my Lord and Savior, God. I want to thank Jesus. Without him, I wouldn't be here, and I wouldn't be anything, so all the glory goes to him always. Amen, amen. Okay, Now, the next thing I want to do, come on now, come on. Let's get this. Let's see if I can work this thing real quick. Oh, yeah. Woo! They in trouble now. They done gave me the selfie pod now. Okay. Y'all ready? Good morning, Brookhaven! Good morning! Okay. Now I'm going to begin my Oscar speech. If y'all don't know, I'm an up-and-coming actor, so this speech will feel like an Oscar speech. Thank y'all. Thank you. So again, I want to thank God. I want to thank my mom, who's in the crowd. I see her right there. She's waving. If everyone wants to turn, that's my mom. Thank you so much, Mom. Thank you so much. I want to thank my dad. Without him, I wouldn't be the man that I am, so I thank you, Dad. I thank my brothers, GC and Kenny. I thank my older sister, Janae. She passed before I got to know her, but I know she's never left me, and everything that I do it with her right beside me. I thank my Ray in my life, Miss Rochelle Sherry. I thank my family and all of my family who have traveled all the way from the West Indies. If y'all don't know, the West Indies is in the Caribbean. It's a beautiful place, to this little old town called Brookhaven to see their nephew graduate. So I appreciate you, and I thank you so much. With that being said, I want to thank all the families and friends and dogs and cats. I don't know if I saw any, but all of you are here to support your fellow graduates, so I thank you. Let's give a round of applause for everyone that's here to support us. I want to thank the Oglethorpe administration and faculty. From the executive office, Dr. Ladaney, I say thank you. Dr. King, I say thank you. Dr. Chandler, I say thank you. Miss Natasha Bird, I say thank you. Miss Laron, I say thank you. Professor Matt Huff, I thank you. Professor Kevin Dew, I thank you. Mr. Greg, I know Mr. Greg out there in the cafeteria. I thank you, Mr. Greg. I thank you, Mr. T in the cafeteria. I thank you. And Miss Garrett in the front of the school, making sure we are protected. Officer Dillon and Officer Gilbert, I thank y'all for guarding our gates. Thank you. And I want to thank and celebrate one more person, just one more. And this person, I'm so proud of them. I'm so proud of them. And it's you, the class of 2023. Let's make some noise for the class of 2023. This is the last selfie. So, okay. So I'm having a proud dad moment. So I'm gonna put the phone behind me, put it on 0.5. Y'all know about the 0.5. And we're gonna get everyone on 3. I'm gonna snap it with my remote, and we're gonna yell 2023. And I wanna see arms going crazy in the crowd, because this is gonna be a joyous moment that we'll remember for years to come. Thank you. Woo! All right, y'all ready? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 2023! Okay, let's start the speech before they play the music. Okay. So my speech today is inspired by a quote by Nina Simone and Chadwick Boseman. It's to be young, gifted, and black. Amen. Amen. And I'll tag this speech today for everyone who's in the crowd. You are young, gifted, and fly. I'll say that again. You are young, gifted, and fly. Make some noise. Make some noise. The one thing I urge you all to do in life is never lose your youth. I'm not talking about the young days of late night ramen and the Waffle House runs, or trying to get in and out before the side gate closes. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the desire to learn. That is how you stay young. You stay curious, and you stay teachable, and you stress less by controlling what you can. You will be asked countless times today, what's next? And a wordy answer is always nice, and a lot of times it may suffice. But what I encourage you to do today is when someone asks you what's next after college, you give them a passion answer. You let them know that you will not lose your hunger, and that your ambition and your youth will never fade away. And if no one says it to you today, I am very proud of you. I am very, very proud of you, and I'm happy that you're here today. So, one more thing on youth, because I'm going to give you one more youth tip. I want you to stay young for a long time. Forgive more so you can live more. You'll rob yourself of your youth when you stop learning how to learn from situations. Oglethorpe reminds us the gift of youth, the gift of learning. This degree that we will get today is the proof that you know how to learn. And that is a gift. You're gifted. And over these next few years, like a bank, you're going to have to make a deposit in life, a deposit after a deposit after a deposit. And like my uncle always says, you're going to have to keep your head down and just keep making those deposits. I see you, Uncle. And eventually, just like a bank, you're going to make a withdrawal. And today, we're making a withdrawal. So whatever you do in life, keep putting in the unseen hours, keep taking risks, keep writing core papers. I'm just kidding. And keep learning from others how to elevate your gift. Petey the Petrel helped James E. Oglethorpe across his ocean travels. Each of us Peteys have helped give back in numerous ways to Oglethorpe University. And I want to highlight specifically Petey's Pantry. Let's make some noise for Petey's Pantry. Yeah, it's huge. That was, Petey's Pantry is the beneficiary of our gift campaign, and it's our gift to Oglethorpe University, our deposit to ensure that every Petrel, whether you're a dietary sensitive student, you're an alumni, you're a visitor or a faculty member, or just someone who can't make it to the cafeteria in time, that you have somewhere else to eat on campus. So let's make some noise for that. And, as of today, y'all, we reached 56% participation in our class in terms of donations. Come on, let's give it. That's more than half. That's more than half. So now it's time to fly out of here. And metaphorically, of course, but our freshman year, we were babies. And we crawled so that we could walk in our sophomore year, being the first pandemic collegiate class. That's hard. And we didn't give up. And we did that so that in our junior year, that walking would lead to us running back to campus to create the memories that we had lost. And now our senior year, after all that running, we're ready to fly into the world. And after 4 years here, just like Petey, it's safe to say we put on the feathers for this type of weather. Come on, y'all know the reference. They don't call us Stormy Petrels for no reason. Nothing stops this. One more thing, we will fail in life. It does not matter if you're doing something you love or if you're doing something for money. You will fail. Failure is the easiest thing to do, but the hardest thing to accept. But in my closing words, I want you young, gifted, and fly Petrels to fail in life. I want you to fail because when you go down, you can only go back up. And you may be asking, but what if I jump and I fall? Oh, but dear Petrel, what if you jump and you fly? So class of 2023, guard your inner child, give your gift to the world, and fly above expectations. All right, one more thing before I get booted off stage. Everyone, take out your phones. I know y'all got your phones. Come on. And I want you to take a selfie video. This is a moment I want you all to have forever. So we're going to take out our phones, we're going to record, and on 3, we're going to look into our camera and say, young, gifted, and fly. And that's the affirmation that we're going to leave with today. Now, I need this Waffle House over here to hear y'all, And then I need that Waffle House over there. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I need both Waffle Houses to hear y'all say this, okay? Okay now. So I lied. This is the last selfie video. Okay. All right, y'all ready? Okay. 1, 2, 3. Young, gifted, and fly! Woo! Class of 2023, we out!
Are you sure you have everything? I think you did leave this. I'm not sure what this is, but we'll get it back to you later. All right, let me go find where we are. Okay, thank you, Mark. Thank you for your leadership and enthusiasm. Has made a lasting impact on all of us. I would also like to add my thanks to the class of 2023 for their contributions to the senior gift to benefit PD's Pantry, as Mark alluded to, an on-campus food resource for students and others. It has been instrumental in making the difference here at Oglethorpe. Our outgoing SGA president, Ashrakat Hassan, will now bring greetings on behalf of the Student Government Association.
Hey y'all. We made it. It is an honor to stand before you as your student body president, and an even greater honor to graduate with you as a member of the class of 2023. This was no small feat for us all. Words cannot describe how proud I am of each and every one of you. We traveled to Oxford and came back with fake British accents. We have been mad scientists in cousins' labs, trying not to let genetics and orgo overtake our sanity. We have channeled the best parts of Shakespeare, Broadway, and Hollywood all in one semester. We ran home runs, we brought home trophies, we made goals and celebrated our heroes on the soccer field. We did endless research, asking the burning questions no one could answer. We completed study after study after study after study. We spent late nights memorizing, reciting, exercising, and reworking our brains till we understood each concept and each lesson, till finally we made it. We made it. We have survived the global pandemic, endured countless lectures online, and managed to find time to change our communities in between. We fundamentally changed the very framework of our campus. We brought organizations back to life, started new ones, reimagined old traditions, and concocted new rituals. We re-envisioned what it means to be a stormy petrel. We are leaving OU a stronger, tighter-knit, and brighter place than when we first arrived. I want you to remember this. We are forces to be reckoned with. In every space you enter, you are a force to be reckoned with, a powerful one. We put our small liberal arts college tucked away in suburbia on the map because of our athleticism, our intellect, our talent, our joy, and our gifts. I want you to remember that in every interview, every exam, every class, every work meeting, every evaluation from here on out. It's not on you, but in you. I remember the first few days back in person since our pandemic year. We were a little disoriented. Sitting in front of a computer for 8 hours can do that to you. We didn't know if we could pick back up where we left off, or we were going to navigate this new normal. The world had gone through some changes too. Things looked so different from before, and it was very scary at first. But that's the thing about y'all. We took some of the most catastrophic circumstances of our lifetime, death, loss, trauma, depression, illness, divisive politics, and created something groundbreaking. We leave OU today with original research presented at the Southeastern Psychological Association. Several Broadway hits have made it to our stage. We came home with several titles across all our D3 leagues. We have OU's first food pantry, fighting food insecurity one canned good at a time. We leave with a prayer room and meditation space. We have created art and loved art and actualized art, and that's not even the half of it. We have changed the face of this campus community. So what makes you think you won't get that job? What makes you think you won't pass that exam? What makes you think that you won't be successful? What makes you think that you don't matter? And more importantly, what makes you think you're not capable? all of those doubts that you may have mean nothing. Not when you're living and breathing change makers. Not when you have created something powerful, something special here. I have no doubt in my mind that you will continue to change the world. And I know every commencement speech is like that. But the difference between that message and this one is that this one isn't based on prediction. I already see it. So while you're out changing the world, don't forget little old Oglethorpe. Trust me, these folks up here won't let you forget them. Come back to your alma mater. Give back the words of wisdom that you have gained to the teacher who was just as disoriented as you were when we first arrived. Ensure that this place continues envisioning on the high track that we set it on. Be the person you wish you had freshman year and sophomore year. You're already halfway there. Let's go change the world, y'all. Thank you.
Thank you, Ashrakat. You have been an outstanding student leader, and we are grateful for all you have accomplished on behalf of students. And now the Oglethorpe University Singers will perform for us a vocal selection from South Africa. Thank you for that beautiful performance. We now come to the moment when we confer an honorary degree to our special guest, Miss Andrea Rivera. Andrea, will you please join me at the podium? The honorary degree tradition at Oglethorpe University dates back to 1847 and includes well-known figures, including President Franklin Delano Roosevelt, Amelia Earhart, and Ambassador Andrew Young. Today, Andrea Rivera joins this legacy of leaders honored for demonstrating their excellence in their craft and making contributions to the betterment of humanity. Andrea Rivera is a community leader, entrepreneur, and award-winning cross-cultural marketer. She was born in Medellin, Colombia, and raised in Miami, Florida. Among her many hats are philanthropist and role model. She is not only given of her time to our students, she is co-founder of Mejor Juntas, an organization focused on improving access to health and wellness for Latinas in the United States. Dr. McClymond, please come to the podium and will now read the honorary degree citation.
With the endorsement of the Oglethorpe University faculty and the Board of Trustees, I am honored today to read the citation award for Andrea Rivera. Doctor of Letters honoris causa presented this 20th day of May 2023 to Ms. Andrea Rivera. Whereas Ms. Andrea Rivera, as chair of the Georgia Hispanic Chamber of Commerce and is an Emmy Award-winning producer, cross-cultural marketer, entrepreneur, and connector, she is bicultural and bilingual, connecting across cultures and offering a unique insight into the growing Hispanic population in the United States. And whereas Ms. Rivera has helped brands grow in presence, sales, and influence through creative expression and product strategy, and was awarded an Emmy in 2019 for her copywriting and production in No Te Quedes Callado, highlighting the sacrifices of Latino workers. And whereas Ms. Rivera co-founded Mejor Juntas, an organization focused on improving access to health and wellness for Latinas in the United States. In 2015, the Georgia Hispanic Chamber of Commerce named her company, H3 Media, as Business of the Year. And in 2014, the Women's Entrepreneurial Project recognized her as a rising star. And whereas Ms. Rivera is dedicated to serving her community and is active on boards and committees, including serving as member of the Executive Board for the Georgia Hispanic Chamber of Commerce, the Executive Director of the Alcanzando un Sueño Scholarship Program, a board member for Hispanic Organization Promoting Education, and co-chair for the Race Relations Task Force. Therefore, in recognition of your achievements in business, marketing, leadership, education, health and wellness, and philanthropy, I present, with the endorsement of the Oglethorpe University faculty and Board of Trustees, Andrea Rivera for the degree of Doctor of Letters, honoris causa.
Andrea Rivera, by the authority vested in me by the Charter and the Board of Trustees, I hereby confer on you the degree of Doctor of Letters, honoris causa, with all the honors, privileges, and responsibilities thereto appertaining. After the hooding, we will hear from our 2023 honorary degree candidate and commencement speaker, Andrea Rivera.
Good morning. Buenos dias. Well, first of all, I want to thank Dr. Ladany and the entire Board of Trustees, all the friends, family, faculty, and the alumni that are present here today. I also want to take a moment of privilege and do something for my mother, who is sitting here in this audience, and for a lot of other mothers and fathers who are here today. So I'm going to say just a few words in Spanish just to include them. Buenos días para todos los papás, todas las mamás que están aquí, las familias y todos los que se están graduando este día. Solo voy a decir unas pocas palabras en español para incluirlos a ustedes en esta ceremonia tan especial, para decirles que primero felicitarlos a todos por este momento tan importante en las vidas de sus hijos, de sus familiares que están aquí graduándose, que están participando en un momento que muy pocas personas en esta tierra pueden llegar. Es un momento muy importante, muy especial. Sé que no llegaron aquí solos y creo que todos ustedes merecen también un aplauso. Will you all please join me in applauding these parents? Before I get started with my speech, I want to thank God for this moment. It's a great privilege to be here. It's a great privilege to receive this honorary degree and to serve my community. Trust me, for me, it's a privilege. My name is Andrea Rivera. Excuse me. I think I'm going to take this off because it's going to keep falling off. Sorry. Okay. My name is Andrea Rivera. I'm here today because I represent the new face of Oglethorpe University, the face of Georgia and of the United States. I'm a person of color. I'm a woman, and I am a first-generation college graduate. I'm here today because people like Dr. Ledaney and Dr. Laura Chandler, they are educators who understand the importance of creating a space at the university level for traditionally underrepresented people. People like me, where I see more than half of you are people of color as well, and it warms my heart completely. Dr. Ledaney, thank you for your vision and for the work that you've put to welcoming us all here today. As I considered what I would share with you today, I thought of many things. For example, I could sit here and talk to you about the challenges that life may bring to you, encourage you to face those challenges, to look them square in the eye and not to be afraid, because when you're all the way down, the only way is up. I could also expand that the best of all things in life is to learn, that if you make learning a lifetime commitment, you will rise above all tides, because you can lose money and you can lose friends and you may even lose your health, but what you've committed to your mind is yours forever. I could also encourage you to make service a part of your life, because in giving, what you receive is so much greater. And that service will answer that lifelong question that looms in all human existence, and you will find your purpose. All of these things are important in the next chapter of your life. But the more that I learned about Oglethorpe University and the makeup of its student body, the more I learned about Dr. Ledaney and his vision for a diverse and inclusive place of learning, and that I understood that what I wanted to share with you today is how I adapted to people who were different from me, to getting to know new cultures, and share some of the tools that I used to get there. I'm a child of immigrants, and I am an immigrant myself. The immigrant experience for children is very different than their parents. While some things like learning English comes much easier to children, the pressure of adapting into one culture at home and one culture at school is very, very challenging. I thought of a lot of different of examples that I could give you of that, but I'll share one that was close to my heart. When I was about 7 years old, I was in second grade, and I remember vividly that every Monday, all the kids would come back from the weekend and talk about every movie they saw and share all the nuances about the movie. And it really wasn't something that I paid much attention to until a movie called E.T. came out, and that's kind of like the Spider-Man and the Wakanda of your time. After that day, after that Monday, probably the rest of the year, no one ever talked about the next movie they saw. No, they talked about how many more times they saw E.T. And, it was 2 times and 10 times, and it just was over and over until finally one day somebody turned to me and said, "Hey, what's your favorite part of the movie?" Well, until that point, I have never even been in a movie theater. I'd never seen a movie. And I didn't know what to say. But I was a kid, and what do kids want to do? They want to fit in. So I'd heard so many different scenes in that movie that I just picked one. But it was something that stayed with me. And I realized that how difficult it is to fit in and to want to fit in. And that's all that we want as kids. At some point, I believe that the experience of growing up in the United States as an immigrant better prepared me to adapt to new environments and to new people. I'm going to share some of these things with you. Let me start by saying that the word tolerance, which is used often when we talk about diversity, should no longer be part of that conversation. Tolerance does nothing to unite us. I propose that we use the word embrace to replace the word tolerance. When we embrace something, we physically and emotionally bring that thing or that person close to us with affection, with caring, and with love. That is what we should all strive for if we really want to bring harmony to each other. My mother, who's in the audience today, and my father, who watches us from heaven, moved to the United States in June of 1979 when I was 5 years old. We arrived in Miami, and it was still a predominantly Anglo population with a lot of snowbirds there retiring, looking for warm weather. But in 1980, a phenomenon called the Mariel boat lift started to change the tides of immigration from South America and from the Caribbean. And before we knew it, Miami was flooded with Latinos. Our American experience was filled with the aroma of Cuban coffee and signs that started popping up that said, "No dogs, no kids, and no Cubans." And by Cubans, we know they meant Mexicans, and when they say Mexicans, we know they just mean people who speak Spanish. For a 7-year-old me, that was something that really stayed in my mind. It was the first impression that I had of intolerance. And that rejection was so difficult for me to understand, but it pushed me to strive to be more intentional, to get to know people and to have friends of different cultures. In preparation for today, I looked up the word culture in the Oxford Dictionary, and it is defined as the customs, arts, social institutions, and achievements of a particular nation, people, or social group. We all have a culture. And just like we can't pick what family we were born into or what country we were born in, we can't pick the culture that surrounds us. Inevitably, that culture will shape us in one way or another. It impacts our beliefs, and also will impact our behavior. When I moved to Atlanta in 1982, I was 18 years old, and there were very little Latinos here. I grew up in the city of Miami, where everyone that I knew spoke Spanish, everyone. And for the first time, when I came to Atlanta, I realized that Miami was a very different place than the rest of America. I may have grown up speaking English and Spanish and watching football instead of football, but Georgia was the closest I'd ever been to America. And I knew that I had to get to know my neighbors. In doing so, I decided to learn more about Southerners. So I learned to love grits and biscuits with gravy. And I love that you guys mentioned Waffle House because I love those scattered, covered, chunked, and dunked hash browns. And they replaced my Cuban coffee and my cafecito. But I also learned that bless your heart was more nasty than nice. And I also learned that if anyone honks their horn at me in Atlanta, they're not from here. We flash our lights. Learning about each other is the most crucial step to embracing people who are different from us. Some things that I try to focus on when I learn or when I meet somebody new. I try to learn about their home country or their hometown. It's really good to know where that place is geographically. Guys, it makes you look smart. Find out what language is spoken there, or what languages are spoken there. Learn about their heroes. Identify major sports heroes, entertainers, political and historical figures from that person's home country. People feel flattered when you know and you can identify somebody that they admire. I ask you not to focus on the bad guys, please. I'm from Medellin. I don't know if you guys have heard of a guy named Maluma, J Balvin, Karol G. Well, they're from my home country, from my hometown. I don't know if anybody had coffee this morning from some of the greatest coffee in the world. That comes from Colombia too. Unfortunately, almost every time that I mention that I'm from Medellin or from Colombia, the first thing that people bring up is Pablo Escobar. That's a big no-no. I implore you to figure out, to find out about the public figures that your new friend will be proud of. Stay away from the Chapos and the Pablos of this world. Learn as much as you can about each other, because it will set the stage for an open conversation and understanding of the other person's perspective. And now that you know something about your friend, your new friend, engage with them. I challenge you to engage with people that are different from you. It's not enough to be tolerant when your boss assigns you a work project with somebody that's different from you, or that person ends up on your softball team. Engaging requires a personal and intentional connection. It's more than just a quick hello at the coffee pot. When you engage someone, you have their complete attention and you give them yours. We live in a very complex society today, where media and politicians are constantly working hard to make sure that they stroke the flames of fear in us, to divide us and to conquer. I'm an immigrant living in this country, and it's a country founded by immigrants, built on the backs of immigrants. In a time where the topic of immigration lives front and center in every newsroom, this makes the topic of immigration one that I've thought a lot about. And as I've gotten to know people from all over the world whose families have been here for generations, and people whose ancestors were stolen from their homes to build this nation, I've come to believe that the people who make up this country, we're all fundamentally the same. We are people who want more, we are people who give more, and we are people who risk more. And although we have many differences, we can come together to form the greatest nation on earth. But to truly live that, we need to start by being intentional about embracing each other, about finding the commonalities between us and celebrating the things that make us different. We have to be better than tolerance and move to a place of endearment, where there is true respect and love for people, regardless of what they believe, what they look like, or where they come from. Before I leave you today, I want to challenge each of you to think about a culture or a group of people that you find yourself resisting. And let me tell you, it happens to all of us. Don't feel bad about it. I want you to think about that group and find someone in that group and intentionally reach out to them. Invite them for coffee or for lunch. Learn about them. Engage them. Because you may be surprised that you'll find more things in common than what you think. This experience, and I hope that this experience is something that you begin to practice throughout your life. I want to thank you for having me here. I want you to go out and embrace all that you've worked hard for. God bless you all, to all the graduates today.
Thank you, Andrea. I know our graduates will long remember your words as part of their special day. Before proceeding, I would like to invite the graduates on the platform to join their classmates for this portion of the ceremony. You don't have to bring all your things, Mark. You can just We are now ready to begin awarding degrees and diplomas to our graduating students. I would like for Dr. McClymond, our Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs, to please come forward to present the candidates, and Board Chair Brady to join me in the presentation of the diplomas to the graduates. This is yours. want to come over here? We'll share a podium.
Is it on now? Okay. Just want to make sure you're paying attention.
Thank you, Rich.
There we go. Please be aware that our graduates' regalia provide an indication of the traditional honors denoted in Latin. Your program will spell out each graduate's honors. If they are wearing white honors cords, they are graduating cum laude. That means that a cumulative grade point average of 3.5 or higher out of 4.0 has been achieved. If they are wearing silver honors cords, they are magna cum laude graduates, indicating a cumulative grade point average of 3.7 or higher. If they are wearing gold honor cords, they are graduating summa cum laude, the highest honor designating a graduate who has achieved a 3.9 or higher out of 4.0. Select students are graduating with honors, meaning they have successfully completed our honors program, which includes the writing of a thesis under the direction of a faculty advisor. Dr. Seema Shrikhande, Director of the Honors Program, will be assisting in the hooding. So that each candidate's name may be heard clearly, I ask that you please hold your applause until all graduates have been awarded their diplomas. I have to say that, right? All right. And one final logistical note to parents and friends. We have photographers who will photograph each graduate twice, once on stage with President Ledainy as they receive their diploma, and again immediately after they exit the stage. As you take your own photos, please be mindful of the space in front of and around the platform so as not to obstruct the view of others. Thank you for being considerate. Will the candidates for Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Arts in Liberal Studies, Bachelor of Business Administration, and Bachelor of Science degrees please rise? President Ledainy, the faculty recommends these candidates for degrees.
By the authority vested in me by the Charter and the Board of Trustees, I hereby confer on you an Oglethorpe degree with all the honors, privileges, and responsibilities thereto appertaining.
Please be seated. Will the first row only of degree candidates please rise and come forward? The remaining candidates should remain seated until instructed otherwise by the marshals. Big smile. Mariama Abdul Majid. Chinaza Achikasim. Josue Acosta Cabrera. Jamie Michelle Aiken. Brenna Alford. Liliana Berenice Alvarado Luna. Emma Anberg. Jackson Phillips Andrews. Jaziba Bari. Sam Barone. Patricia Batchelor. Isabella Noel Bador. Carrington McKinley Beggs. Pierre-Antoine Bailin. Tyler Genesis Benson. Sarah Maureen Berg. Catherine Elizabeth Best. Alex Hayden Blecker.
I know.
Bailey Brindle. Christiana Honesty Brown. Kirsten Nakia Brown. Omar Bryant. Oops, hold on 1 second. Let's do it again. Omar Bryant. Chanson Buchanan. Skylar Alexis Buggs. Raina Mahal Buggs. Deborah Gile Buggs. Megan Jean Bullock. Trevon Jermaine Buckhead. Woo! Woo! Hey, boy! Jerica Latosha Burns. Kimberly Nicole Burris. Jayshawn Johnson Caraberg. Anna Marina Elena Serenko. Ashley Clark. Jim Mark with a C. Collins. Christina Morgan Conaway. Plato Constantinides. Kayla Brianna Cooper. Solomon Xavier Cormier. Diana Jacqueline Covarrubias. Stephen Covarrubias. Katie Helen Cowart. Ethan Davis Kreitz. Valerie Yamileth Cruz Amaya. Noah Ryan Dake. Madison Grace Daniel. Brianna Daniels. Sydney Ann Datillo. Naya Michelle Davis. Melanie Alejandra Davis. Sissy Alejandra Diarmos. Morgan Kira Dehan. Daniel Delgado Gonzalez. Jordan Dennis. Tanya Diaz Gonzalez. Caden Ariella Imuna Ellis. Shiadani Espinoza Hernandez. Stanley Eze. Marilyn Figueroa Oliva. William Allen Finch. David William Fisher, Jr.
Thank you, sir.
America Lisbeth Flores Gonzalez. Zuri Sadai Flores. Chase Stanislav Fulton. Landon Amber Elizabeth Gabadon. Jada Jacoya Gabriel. Madeline Caroline Gamage. Perla Yaredi Garcia Rodriguez. Latif Baja Biamila. Jeremy Abraham George. Emma Diane Gershon. Zion Glenn. Lila Taylor Gomez. Wendy Estefania Gonzalez Viviano. Healy Gonzalez Baez. Sarah Ann Gordon. Zachary Bendit Gordon. Benjamin Jared Grady. Stephen Brian Green. Alyssa Claire Green. Nigel Green. Desiree Sade Griffin. Veronica Grimaldo. Catherine Guevara. Consuelo Gutierrez. Nicholas Drew Haddix. Melina Polina Haralabakis. Colleen Page Herod. Daniel Jacob Harvey. Ashrakat Abud Hassan. Alex Jerry James Hausman. Judith Jacqueline Hernandez Santos. Stephanie Marie Henderson. Olivia Ann Herrera. Vincent Peel Hicks, Jr. Parker Robert Hildebrecht. Mary Catherine Hill. Paul Sang Lot Ong Kiet. Clayton Hoover. Sarah Dowie Shi. Ajane Hunter. Michelle Ugochi Ike. Amo Ikior. Jasmine Onawa Inkubi. John Addison Irwin. Margaret Inman. Mallory Jackson. Zacchaeus Jackson. Jeremiah Lee James. Marilyn Jimenez Cruz. Angelica Marie Johnson. Zuri Ellen Johnson. Jack Thomas Jones. Sean Corinthian Kang. Kaylee Ann Kelly. Andrea Ryan Kez. Barbara Rose Kincaid. Ryan David King. Walker Samuel Coons. Lydia Guadalupe Labrada Sanchez. Joshua E. Labus. Joshua S. Lambie. Naomi J.L. Levinson. Donovan Fitzgerald Lewis. Kara Alina Lindsay. Javon Alexander Lewis. Nayeli Yarena Lopez. Ashley Denise Lopez. Elvis Rios Macedo. Michael David Markey. Eve Martin. India Lachey Martin. Jasmine Martin. Lisbeth Martinez Gomez. Daisha Cyan McAdams. Juan Alexis Medina Quiros. Alondra Medrano Gardado. Olumika Fanny Bulutitha Majedo. Alyssa Nicole Merletti. Michael Danielle Montgomery. Julian Keyshawn Moore. Zaira Alcanta. Samantha Lee Morrison. Timothy William Murphy. Madison Noel Myers. Tuli Masharia Mwarumba. Isabella Marie Nangano. Kelsey Nicole Nesnick. Connor Francis Newser. Morgan Leanne Nickel. Yanira Olivo. Sharon Olubajo. Montserrat Olvera Hernandez. Jada Camelia Olverson. Victoria Oluwaseun Omeson. Victor Alejandro Ortiz Barron. Michael Eugene O'Sullivan. Patrick Clark O'Sullivan. Justice Seychel Patnett. Lucero Perez. Amber Noel Phillips. Michaela Nassim Powers Alford. Jeffrey Pollo Martinez. Ian Noah Proser. Amy Elizabeth Quick. Kristana Leah Quinnen. Anayeli Ramirez Martinon. Jennifer Ramirez Soto. Carmen Reeves, AKA Royalty. Nikeria Shanae Reed. Madison Michelle Riley. Hannah Noel Roberts. Ulysses Gabriel Rodriguez. Marissa Nicole Romaine. Scott Peter Rock. Morgan Richard Rossberg.
Phi Alpha.
Sammy Joe Rowell. Stephanie Giselle Greta Flores. Valentina Loreto Emilia Salas Suzarte. Alexis Michelle Salguero. Nadia Seskin Sambo. Diana Sanchez de Paz. Jacob W. Sanders. Jared W. Sanders. Aurora Lorianne Santifer. Emisha Sayani. Benjamin William Schick. Jacqueline Fallon Schneer. Layla Bula Safden. Amelia Grace Sangstock. Jalissa L. Shelley. Zuvraj Singh. Wyatt Russell Slocum. Dylan Smith. Taylor Denise Smith.
She's right there.
Julia Christine Snyder. Marie Ann Stanford. Sydney A. Stanford. Robin Kelly Stein. Romina Subia. Allison Elizabeth Tate. Tana Nicole Bernice Taylor. Camille Elizabeth Teague. Jada Nakaya Thomas. Julia Elizabeth Thomas. Dawson Anthony Thompson. Laurel Plendle Thornton. Haley Keelan Tidd. Caitlin Alexis DeAndre Tillett. McKenna Grace Tintz. Natalia Estefania Torren Soto. Cesar Ismael Torres Gonzalez. Alexa Elizabeth Tringali. Jacqueline Burgos Trujillo. Madeline Elise Turner. Meredith Rose Tuvel. Monique April Umada. Carson Michael Van Noot. Amy Vasquez. Daisy Vega Puga. Ruben Veliz Alday.
¡Viva México!
Eugenie Arita Wiener. Ashanti Ward. Alessandra Roxanne Waters. Carson John Weir. Jamie Nicole Wells. Melinda Zhu. Kendall Naomi White. Garrison Elijah White. Melissa Ann Whitehill. Ivy Divine Wicks. Catherine G. Wilder. Destiny Rain Williams. James Kengo Williams. McKiley Danae Williams. Shanice Marie Williams. Sharon Lorraine Williams. Jamal Dupree Willis. Hannah Diane Womersley. Yamariam Engida Workna. Miguel Angelo Zaldana Idea. Alexandra J. Zambrano. And Jalea Danae Killings. Thank you, everyone. Let's now recognize and applaud these graduates one more time. Congratulations, class of 2023.
Mark, come on, get back up here. And the class of 2023, will you please stand? You know the ceremony, right? You know what we're doing with the tassel?
Right to left, right to left.
I will read it out and you'll see. Back in 2011, the graduating class started a tradition of turning the tassels, which we are continuing today. At this point, your tassels should be on the right of your mortarboard. We will give you a drum roll and a 3, 2, 1 countdown. Graduates, please follow Mark as tassels are moved from right to left. Can I have a drum roll, please? 3, 2, 1. Mark, you got to get it over a little more on your left. Yes. Of course. Thank you. All right, congratulations, and please be seated. Now that you are officially Oglethorpe alumni, I encourage you to remember, once a Petrel, always a Petrel. Please help me welcome the president of the Oglethorpe Alumni Association, Mr. Richard Bakari.
Yes!
Thank you, Dr. Ladany, and congratulations, everyone. Degrees in hand, the sun has come to join us. Just one more bit of business here. So it has been my honor to serve as the president of the Alumni Board. On behalf of the more than 10,000 active alumni, it is my distinct privilege to welcome the class of 2023 as the newest members of the Oglethorpe University Alumni Association. I congratulate each and every one of you, our graduates, on your achievements. And I encourage you to thank your professors, your family members, and classmates who have made this day possible. The class of 2023 gets to finish their journey in a much different place than where you started it. If you are here, you have shown resilience in the face of every crisis imaginable that has been thrown your way. You will have to call on that same indomitable strength over the years as you begin your next phase in life. You will lean on it to overcome the unforeseen adversities ahead of you in order to fulfill your calling. The challenge thrown down in front of you is to be the force for progress in a world that sometimes wants to roll the clock back. Steve Jobs called time the great change agent. With every minute, it ushers in a new guard that will challenge long-held beliefs, drive innovation spurred on by necessity and the restlessness of youth, much like Mark. These transitions in life are often marked through ceremony, much like this one, carrying forth traditions. Your time is now. You have already proven yourselves worthy. I challenge you as newly distinguished members of the Alumni Association of Oglethorpe University to leave everything you touch better than you found it. The tools you need are already in your skill set. You are complete in who you are. As you go out into the world, know that you carry with you a common thread and a call to service that every Oglethorpe graduate shares. As you further make your way through life, come back again and again to this network of fellow alumni. This family will be here for you through the career transitions, the births, the moves, and even the losses. I can say that because it has been there for me in more ways than I can count. It was there for me 20 years ago, it was there for Cameron 30 years ago, and we will be there for you when you leave here today. That said, as president of the Alumni Association, it is my goal for Oglethorpe to continue to innovate and offer new ways for us to engage with one another and the world. Leverage your creativity and spark new discoveries. You will be the change agents that carry Oglethorpe into the future. Again, I congratulate our graduates on your special day. Thank you to all our friends and family who came here to share this special occasion with us. And thank you to our faculty, our trustees, and our alumni, including now the class of 2023.
Thank you, Richard. As we near the end of today's ceremony, I would like to take a moment to recognize some other members of our campus community. The Oglethorpe University faculty and staff provide intellectual guidance, support, and services to our students on a daily basis. We are so very proud of our faculty and staff and grateful to each one of them. Would members of the faculty and staff please stand or wave and be recognized? Please be seated. At the conclusion of this ceremony, faculty and trustees will recess first. In just a moment, the Oglethorpe University Singers will lead us in singing the Oglethorpe Alma Mater. The words are in your program. Please remain standing after the Alma Mater as the Oglethorpe University Singers perform the benediction titled A Parting Blessing. Please stay in your seats until the marshals have escorted the platform party, the faculty, and the graduates from the ceremony. As our new graduates recess, they will also pass through a faculty receiving line. Please wait for the direction of the marshals. Would you please stand now for the Oglethorpe Alma Mater?